Hey, welcome to the No Comfort Zone. This is the reality check. Tell you about my trip when I went down to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I'll see you on the inside.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Just recently, I had a great opportunity to go to a business meeting in Indianapolis to visit the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And what was great about it was we got a chance to drive on the track and do some things that were, quite frankly, just absolutely amazing with the brand BMW. And we got a chance to drive their sports cars. I recently, in the last few years, have developed a huge passion for a very expensive and nasty habit, automobile racing. I don't do it. I'd love to, but I've just gotten to the point where I really have this strong calling to get behind the wheel of a race car. And it sounds funny, but it's, thrill-seeking, but it's been a wonderful experience learning about the history of racing, reading more and more about these different drivers and kind of what goes into it. And I don't know, I just find it fascinating. I don't know what happened along the way, but I got this real passion for it. So you could only imagine when I was told that we were going to be in an actual race car to be able to go around the track with a professional driver driving and just going crazy. And then also having a chance to drive some of their higher end cars, their M cars, and drive those around the track as well. On our own, and then go through some other things. So it was a great experience for me. I absolutely loved it. I had a blast, and I posted some of that up on social media, and I just had a great time. And I had a chance to connect with some BMW other managers and see what they're doing and things. And I'm lucky. I get to work in an industry that I love. I'm lucky because I have been doing it for a long time, and I want to say that I still love doing it. And it's hard work, don't get me wrong, and it's long work, but there is definitely a satisfaction to see the people around you grow, happy customers, just to see this operation grow. It's a really great experience. And I'll say it again, it's not only, doing that as an employee of the company, but also being able, the people that I work for. I'm lucky. I found people that actually appreciate work ethic, that appreciate good character, that appreciate honesty. And I'm fortunate enough to be in this industry with this group. So with that being said, I was at this trip, and if you've been listening to the program, you know I don't like to travel. Actually, I hate it. When I was a national sales trainer and a speaker, I had the worst anxiety in the world, traveling, going to a hotel, being in a hotel room, being by myself. It was just I didn't like the experience at all. I loved speaking to audiences. Absolutely had a great passion for it, but I just didn't like being alone on the road. Part of that was I was dealing with addictions at the time, and it was just really difficult. I was what you'd call white knuckling it. And I made it. I stayed sober. And truth be told is I got to a point in my life where I just didn't want to put myself in that environment. And I stopped being a sales trainer, stopped being a speaker just because I didn't like training. And then I found another avenue, and that's where I'm at today. But so to kind of put you into this perspective, this is a required meeting that I said I would attend, so I volunteered to go, but it was required. If that makes any sense. It's one of those, hey, we'd like you to come down, so, hey, you're not coming? Why not? Well, then I looked at my no comfort zone model. What's the big reason I wouldn't want to go? I can make all excuses in the world why I don't want to go travel and be away from my comfort zone and work, which is an honest thing to do. But the truth is I got to go gain more information to be connected to this group. So I go down, and I don't really know anybody. I just know people by phone, a few people. I'm not networked that deep into the community because I'm relatively new. I've only been doing it for 3 years, and these guys have been doing it for 20 years. Although I've been in the industry for 30 and have trained some of these gigantic stores, I just don't know these people. So what would be the no comfort zone model? Get out, introduce yourself, put yourself out there, get a little uncomfortable and grow. You're not going to believe this. The first night I get there, massive cocktail party. it's great. Everyone's reconnecting. Everyone's saying hi. Everyone's getting reintroduced to each other. And it's a great environment, very professionally done. Great food. It was at a great hotel. And here's me sticking out like a sore thumb. I don't drink. That's not a big deal. But I don't know anybody, and they're drinking and I'm not. It was just really awkward for me. So I ate, I mingled a little bit, and then I found a way to get out of there. And then about an hour and a half later, I found myself in the hotel gym working out. Really happy that I did that. I found a comfort zone, if you will, that's going to help me get better. So I worked out. I've been working out for a little while now, getting better at it. So I did that. And then the next thing you know is there's more events the next day. And as it goes on, there's more chances to, like mixers, chances to meet each other, meet other people and stuff. But everybody's really well connected. And aside from the events and the courses that we had to take, when it came time for these social events, I'm being transparent with you. I was way out of my comfort zone and terrified. I literally felt like everybody was staring at me. I wasn't talking to anybody. There's a room full of 200 people, and I'm the only guy that's not talking to anybody. And I'm doing that for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. I was dreading it. I was getting self-conscious. I was becoming anxious. And let me know. Hit me up, Dan at the No Comfort Zone, if that's ever been you. Let me know. Go to the nocomfortzone.com, schedule a time on my calendar so I can call you and we can have a conversation, because quite frankly, I haven't been practicing the no comfort zone model, but when I did apply it, everything fell right back into place really fast. So the trip wasn't a complete disaster, because by the end of it, I made the connections that I needed to. I had some great relationships, and the truth is, it turned out to be a phenomenal trip. But I had to become aware, and quite frankly, I was stuck in fear for such a long time that it ended up being a problem for me, and it paralyzed me for the first day and a half. And I was stuck in that moment, and I realized I had to do something about it. And here I am trying to find a way out. So I go to the hotel gym. I didn't go to, I didn't go out and mingle with the other guys who were hanging out at the bars and stuff. Later, I called my wife. I did my thing. And then I realized, what do I need to do to get out of that? And I actually pulled out the blueprint and was like, man, what's going on right now? Motion creates emotion. If I don't like my current emotion, if I don't like the way that I'm feeling right now, I'm going to have to do something that's going to get me out of this pattern of behavior. So I got to interrupt the pattern. And guess what? I can go to the next step. The next step is going towards what I want. I want to mingle. I want to get involved. I want to get networked in so that I can help my business when I get back to it. And in the big picture of things, these great connections that I made and the follow-up and the follow-through was very important for my success. But also, too, it was great because I had an opportunity for me to actually grow as a person, because I got out of that area of being really just overcome with fear and anxiety about not knowing anybody, talking and being just feeling really awkward. So it was a great, very empowering experience, because when I left the whole thing, I found myself to be a stronger version of myself. And that's what the blueprint's all about. You find yourself into a situation financially, spiritually, relationship-wise, personally. Hey, even when you're alone by yourself, you find yourself to be in an awkward feeling or in an awkward mood or something. Well, it's time to kick that around and turn it around. And what's great is that the No Comfort Zone blueprint will do that for you. So listen, I'm telling you this. I had a great time in Indianapolis. The best part of it was there was 3 people that actually came up to me and said, hey, you're the guy in the podcast. That's what kind of woke me up. At 3 different opportunities, one during one of the mingling sessions and one on the racetrack, somebody said to me that you're the guy in the podcast. And I was floored that here's people that are coming from, pretty much all over, who they're in the industry and they listen to it. So thanks for listening. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm got real situations just like you and everybody else, and I'm dealing with it. I have figured something out, but it only works when you apply it. So if you've got problems and, you want to get out of these certain situations that you're in, I know that I can help. Shit, I'm doing it for myself every single day, so I know I can do it for you. It doesn't cost you anything. I just want to help you out. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're in a certain position or a certain situation, do me a favor. Go to Dan at the No Comfort Zone. Let me know who you are. Or if you just want to get on the call, we can have a conversation and I can call you. Go to thenocomfortzone.com. Stay great, be great, you are great, and do me a favor. Today's the day that you get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose.
say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye.